am huge. Maybe like I have enough points to upgrade, I don't know. I wrote a diss track about him because I don't know, like Yo Mama had an idea. He's like, let's collab on some, or commented on his video like we should collab on some beats. And then he talked to Salah on Discord, and then we made this song. Okay, can you guys just not spam? That would be nice. Thank you. You broke so fast. Yeah, I did. Oh my god, you're annoying with the spamming. Stop it. Okay, I'm not gonna ban people, but I broke one couch. One couch and 2 drains. Gluttony is haram, I know. But we all have our like vices, right? Salah has nothing to do with this. There's nothing, he didn't do anything. This is all me and my like, just like anger, you know what I mean? You're marrying a homophobic. So he's not homophobic, like he doesn't hate gay people. And I can have him come on and talk about that. He insulted, nattered, like he was really livid. He said that it didn't translate exactly the way Mo translated it. I don't know, I don't speak Arabic. I don't think he was really thinking, he was just mad, like really mad. And unfortunately here, like I said, like homosexuality is illegal, especially in a lot of these countries, Islamic countries. Do I think it should be illegal? No, I don't think that. But I'm like probably like a couple mistakes away from locked up abroad beating. Honestly, I'm like confused about everything, like just like starting to study the Quran and stuff like that. Learning what's forbidden and what's not forbidden, you know. I released that statement because I was trying to explain, but it was like impulsive, you know what I mean? And I think that just like being banned for a little while like helped me like really rethink things and just think a lot about things. I didn't pretend to be bi for views. I've actually like had a lot of sexual encounters with women before. You guys know that. I've always been open about that. I'm going home at the end of January. I'm not changing for a man. I've been having these like wanting to change for a while. Like I basically like became religious in Cuba. And it just has to do with the way I feel here, like more peaceful and everything, you know? Civil ID, like I said, I can't talk about legally what we did because it's not really anyone's business. Technically on Google, you will find that it says that you need a civil ID to get married. But I don't think people fully understand Kuwaiti law and different laws. And there's a lot I just can't talk about right now. I'm just here speaking openly and honestly. Hate him, whatever, I'm used to it at this point. I have my own demons, and mine is anger. You know, I get provoked very easily, and I let myself rage. Are you gonna blame me for the cat being old, or what? Is it my fault that she's old? I've taken care of her for 20 years. She's still alive. People here, nobody believes in homosexuality. No one. It's illegal. That's just the attitude. You guys are spreading misinformation about BBJ and causing outrage over nothing. She's fine. And then you want Pete's to rage, like knowing that he's like partly autistic. I'm not lying about being married, no. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about what we did, but there's ways around it. Like number one, to get a civil ID, it's not that hard. You just need to, like everyone here is not a resident here. Like you have to get offered employment, and whenever you sign on with a job here, you get your civil ID. Because Salah has a business, that's how he has his ID. He can give civil ID to people who work for him. I totally accept my ban, my 7-day ban, because I said some pretty nasty things on my video. I couldn't control myself. And I think until I learn to, I'm just gonna keep repeating the same mistakes until it like is the end of me, and I don't want that. These people are not worth losing my channel over. Allowing myself to get triggered into saying horrible things is not worth it for me anymore. You guys are gonna believe an abuser over just because you don't like me. That's what's really sad, is seeing all of the support that he's getting just because I'm not liked. Like, just because I'm like not liked for having controversial opinions or saying things out of anger. I get that. But Natur showed old voice notes from March, which proved that I was seeing him. He even said she was here, and he had an order not to see me. Not me. I didn't have an order not to see him. He had an order not to see me, and he spent that whole weekend trying to convince Dee and I that we wanted to do things with each other. Like, he would go, when we were like on a whole bottle of tequila, go to her and be like, she wants you to do this to her. And then he would come to me and be like, well, you know, like he would like coerce us into doing sexual acts that we didn't want to do, clearly. So I was mad at Allah because he is supposed to be Salah's friend, and Salah cut him off when he insulted me first, calling me Sharmuta, blah blah blah. And we just let it go. And then I think he was doing this as an attention grab because he wanted to talk to Salah, but Salah blocked him. But I'm not really allowed to talk about them because we have a case going on about that, because here, that's how it works. It's just very easy to get a lawyer here. Did the lawyer help with marriage? Yeah, they did. Yes. No, Allah's not suing us. We have more of a case than him. She's literally a 20-year-old cat. She's going to pass away, and I'm gonna bring her to the vet when I get home, and if she's suffering, I'm gonna put her down. You can be mad at me and call me an abuser all you want, but euthanasia is actually very humane. So I'm being attacked for wanting to be humane and euthanize my pet if it's time. That's really funny. I take full ownership for things that I've said. I want to take accountability for things that I've said against people. I guess I could have kept my opinion to myself to avoid hurting people. Like, you guys know me, I have my own mind. Always have, always will, no matter what the consequences are. I love that, like, the most hateful things are coming from the LGBT community right now, but you want to be inclusive. Nice. But yeah, I'm not talking about BBJ anymore. We are going to take her to the vet, and that's it. She shook for like a second. I've seen her do that before, even before I took her to the vet last time. Like, she's 20. I'm not gonna get her like tested for all kinds of things when she probably doesn't have much time left. I know that sounds cruel to people and maybe shocking, but she's just old. Like, I'm not gonna put her through that. I'm not gonna put her through medication and treatments. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. And I might euthanize her before I come back here if she's in a bad way. So, old age, are you gonna blame death? Are you gonna like curse God for taking her? Like, I don't know. You wish death on me because I'm not pro-LGBT anymore, right? But why prolong her suffering? She's a pet. She's not a human, right? And fake marriage, fake Muslim, you all have no proof of anything. Her health is deteriorating. I'm not going to take her to the vet for every little thing for old age with a pet. No. So hate me all you want, but I'm going to put her down. It's going to happen. Was I faking being bisexual? I was confused. I never had romantic feelings for a woman. At one point, I'm like, maybe I could be in a relationship with a woman. So I went through my own confusion. But no, overall, I've always had more romance. I was always able to fall in love with men, not women. So it was more of just like a sexual pleasure thing for me, and that's how it's. I'm looking at sexuality in a different way. Sexual between a man and like a husband and wife, for sure, because a relationship is more than just sexual relations. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of
work. It's a lot of.
I'm just gonna ban people.